Welcome to the Fallout from YCSJ Japan, the first set of regionals for Legacy of Destruction. There is so much happening right now, it's actually insane. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. Wow, first movement solos have hit, what, $35? $36? $35? I'm going to be honest with you. I do. Oh, wait, you guys want a booster pack giveaway? Like I said, leave a comment down below. We try to do this on every market watch, unless there's like 2 market watches in the same day, and then my comment section will be, well, Robbie, you should do this every market watch. I try to. So, when you be walking away with a booster pack, depending on what you guys think about today's market. So, I'm going to be honest with you. You're looking at $35 a piece on this. There's probably gonna be a reprint somewhere along the way. I could see Konami making this into a nice little secret rare. You see the value get slashed down the middle. Yeah, but for now, if you're trying to play anything melodious, thank you YCSJ Japan, thank you some of the regional stuff out here. You know, people just don't know how to handle this deck right now. I also want to blame a lot of the meta on that, but hey, I never thought I would see first movement solos hitting this price point. Speaking of expensive cards, Ostinatos still holding a very high price point out here. I still fully expect, once again, this should probably get a reprint somewhere along the way too. You can't tell me that Konami looked at first movement solo and Ostinato and made 0 plans, especially when there's a Battles of Legends set. There's another OTS pack coming down the way here. I'm just tossing that out there. You know, I could be wrong or I could be right. Well, that's the duality of this channel. Either you're right or you're wrong, but you're mostly wrong. Well, we'll take that. But honestly, I had playsets of Ostinatos up in our Discord server. I put them up at $7 a set shipped, and nobody complained. So I did my part to help out. This thing. So for those of you that have been paying very close attention to the price spikes of Legacy of Destruction, well, let me tell you this. There were some buyouts over the weekend. There were some readjustments in value. We kind of expected this to happen, considering, you know, how the set is. And Nightmare Throne here was one of those cards that did the sideways here. You do very clearly see you had sales at the $180 mark, actually, all day long. Those thrones readjusting themselves beautifully here. But, alright, so Vadra, the final bringer of the end of times. 136 on up to 130. Still kind of cruise control in there. I see that we do have the Dragonling actually coming in at 147. Believe it or not, I've seen less Dragonlings than I have Minervas. And that's a very interesting thing to see. That's just mainly my my local going experiences so far. Nightmare Magician sitting about 118, 119. Minerva about 102. We have the Diabells here at 78. Oxwilla, actually, this is pretty cheap now. You know, I will say this. If you are somebody out here that definitely enjoys, you know, Centurion, you got a very nice QCR here that's not going to cost you hardly anything. And I think that's kind of a win, actually. The card is one of the best-looking cards in the set, personally, next to, you know, the Minerva. The Snake Eyes Diabell Star, this is actually pretty cheap, too, coming in at $70. Nice Korean version there. Varudus coming in at 70. Wow, this thing is also tanked. Surprisingly, the Magician of Bonds and Unity, actually all of the Magician of Bonds in Unity have actually, this one has 16 listings. There have actually been people out here that have been picking these up going, hey, you know, obviously I want to add this card to my collection, and that's perfectly understandable. I am very curious to know, though, how these will hold up over the course of time. We're going to take a slight detour here. I am kind of curious. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate you, search system. So you got 90 for the green one. The white one is 75, 70, and 65 on up to 80 for the Phantom Nightmare one, with 10, 16, 11, and 21 listings. Huh. I do see, does look like there is a little bit of a mismatch of things across the board for this. It's going to be a shocking day when that card hits $100 and people are like, oh, I can't believe this. How could this happen? Yeah, it'll happen. The Ragnarok Seed is also only $60. Saphira hitting $50. And here's the real kicker on this set. These boxes are down to $67 right now, which is crazy. Gandora here, this card's been gaining some interesting traction over the course of the week. Yeah, you're sitting at about 50 to 51 right now. This thing has definitely cruised on down, which is good. Ragnarok of Bloom, 47. Wake Up Centurion at 44. Future Silence at 40. Wow. Shining Sarcophagus at 43 as well. And the Silent Swordsman Zero at $39. Well, I suppose. So, guess what? The most expensive card in this set, it appears to be Nightmare Throne for base rarity, hitting $40 a copy right now. That rebound is hard, and I mean, the set's gone down so much. The secret rares are awful, and we always talk about, you know, there's got to be something in the set that just gains the expected value out here, and Nightmare Throne was that card to gain that major traction here for its crazy splash ability. Oh wow, Sovereign's $30, up to 36. Nightmare Apprentice coming behind here actually is starting to arch back up here, about $29 to $30. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. And then, wow, The Undertaker. This thing got bought out. Holy crap. $55. Ugh. Interesting to see that he got cratered off the market. So yeah, you have two buyouts back here. Ties coming in at $23. Oh, and look. Hey, look at all the Pydras. Wow, they're $25 now. Who would have guessed that? Not I. Oh, wow, look at this. Quarter Century Gadget Trio. $28. If anybody has any of these, by the way, and you'd like to contribute to the, I'm not even going to say the max rating of the deck. If you'd like to contribute to the Gadget Guy, please reach out to me. I'd like to acquire a set of these. I might have them already. I'm not 100% sure. They never got back to me before, but I'd rather take my chances. It'd be cool to get them all in foreign languages. So if you're out in Germany, you're out in Italy, you're watching this Market Watch, you know, give me a ring. You have all my socials down below. You know, nobody ever reads the description down there. There's a lot of interesting info down there. Just to kind of see. 130 listings still for that. That's kind of crazy, actually. This card, I'm expecting to do a full turnaround here, by the way. These are $20. Also, you go out to your Walmart, you can get these tokens. These things are insane. Oh, yeah, the damage straight out of the box. The Verutus, $18. To the people that say the set doesn't have value, it's definitely got something. Oh, yeah, and Gandora got bought out over the course of the weekend, too. We watched this card hit $3, and then it gassed all the way up to 12 to 13. Don't really blame them for that, actually. All these Yugi cards, definitely going to be doing some interesting things. Shining Sarcophagus at $13, and then more of your token damage along the way. Did you get all that? Because this set is nuts to actually see. Now we have some other abnormalities along the way. Hey! Wow, you guys remember this? You guys remember this was $270 and you're at $140, $145 now. You have had half of your value be slashed off of this card. And just because, I mean, you have a reprint coming along the way. And personally, I prefer the alt-art, but I know there are weird people out there that prefer this version, sure. Bonfires coming in at 150s. Meanwhile, you can get regular bonfires now for about $60, I think. Hey, good news. It's not $300 a playset anymore. That's $180. I mean, you save some money. It's not good. Wanted. Oh, well, how are these doing now? We're down to $40. Back in my day, this was a $90 card. Could barely afford to play these decks. Now look at them. The Bellstars 160s now. And then, of course, your regular versions of the Witch. I see somebody bought some for 60s. It had to be a foreign customer. And you're looking at about $38 to $40 across the board. That's not too bad. I also see the SP Little Knights. We're down to $378. That's very interesting. Meanwhile, Secret Rares still kind of cruise controlling, doing their thing. 115, 118, 119. And you're still sitting about 118 here. And then, of course, Heat Waves. Wow. $21. $20. And, of course, the Heat de Resistance, $30 for those rares. On up to $34, actually. That's insane. And Forbidden Droplet Ultimates. Up, 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 up we go. 120, 198. Your lows, you can get a mod play for 90, but you're looking at 140 all day long. See? See? I told you the Ultimates would reign supreme again. That's just how things work out here. Well, What do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.